Hello. Hello, I'm Chris Williams. Welcome to the Scumdog's Kennel. We're going to have a fun time tonight. And we'll be having some... right now, we're going to look at some Indiegogos and we can talk about different things as well. Let's see. Let me go over to Indiegogo for quickly. Just a moment. Also, we're going to be waiting for people to gather in the to start giving me something to talk about. Ooh, the Dragon Guard is now made 37,978. Let's see. Pretty good. Also, I'm going to have to go and we're going to go and look at my samples for my comic book, The Scumdogs. But let me get those up first. Just a moment, and then I'll let you guys all look at my artwork. Let's see. All right, got this. Just a moment, folks. Let me get this here. Let's see. I've shown this page off. This and stuff. Now, folks, I'm going to show you some of my artwork again, as usual. Let me go over to share screen. Oh, we have people watching us now. Welcome to the Scumdog's Kennel. Just, yeah, here we are. Let's go over here. Here is the pinup of Miss Brusty Melons. She, as I've said before, she's basically like the Baroness and, well, a cross between the Baroness and T-Mod and Zaymod, all characters from G.I. Joe. She basically, well, kind of funds the Scumdogs and their operations, and she's basically a parody mostly of of all of the characters I mentioned, and she's going to be fun to watch. As you can see, she's a blonde woman, and she's very good looking. All right, now, I also have a couple of the preliminary, a couple of sketches I did before I actually finalized the character and what she'd look like. Took me a while to decide how to get it up. As you can see, looks pretty good. All right. Now, here, let me go back to the other thing. Let me go up here. This is, well, the black and white line art with Buick Starpoon I have uploaded here. You see? You know it's Buick Starpoon because he has that pompadour hair with a little palm tree growing out of him. Here's the black and white version of it, and you see it's all cleaned up. You see the characters up there, all of them around and stuff, looking pretty good. You have a better look at all the artwork that was been colored in and stuff, at least in various areas. All right. Now, here's black and white art, the pencil artwork of a page I already inked and stuff. You see the characters with their auras coming around them and stuff as they begin to start using their powers more. All right. There, let's see. As I've said before, this is the cover to the Scumdogs graphic novel is Death Mug, the guy with the metal skull mask, as well as Murder Mouth, the guy with the blue guy with the top hat, and the pink guy is Sloppy. They're emerging out of a portal because they're basically doing a parody of Wacky Racers, except it's going to be a foot race in the first issue. As I've said before, the Scumdogs were originally pro athletes who traded in their humanity to become superhumans, but they ended up screwing up and basically being banned from professional Scumdog sports. They're called Scumdogs because they traded their humanity for power. And well, they're like, have you heard of the term dogs of the military? Well, because they were scum and they wanted money, they're considered scum dogs. Here they're emerging out of a warp because of one reason or other. Something happens and, well, terror is opened up in the fabric of reality. They end up crossing different worlds. Right now, they're basically terrorizing a bunch of parody versions of the Smurfs I created. I call them the Snores. All right. Down here is Dr. Mindbender of the Scumdogs, a mad scientist crossed with a hair metal musician. I call him Hair Metal Doctor. Here's the black and white line art of it. Let's see how much work here. All right. Let's see this here. It's showing off some of the artwork. Now, all of this pin up here will be in the Scumdogs graphic novel. I will also try to get the colored version here put on a t-shirt for you all to buy. I will also have all the other characters on t-shirts as well. All right. We pretty much looked at that for a while, so let's move on to Indiegogo. As I said, the Dragon Guard has made $37,978. It's now funding in demand, so that's good. Here's a new cover they have of it, fully colored and looking great. It's basically He-Man, and, well, considering what they're doing with He-Man now, we needed a new one anyway. All right, we look at this, and it's just looking pretty good. Let's see. Hero versus villain double. Let's see. Double pager of our hero, Atherin, versus Cryptogore. Measuring roughly on personal ability action double pager plus both cards. Villain. I guess select a perk. October 2020. Let's see. Stranger in a foreign land. Digital copy of the book in PDF form. This is a great option for the non-US based fans who don't want to deal with costly shipping. The Instant Classic, 25 USD, 16% off. Thank you for getting the 60-page full-color comic perfect bound and in your hands. This is a fantasy comic you've been needing in your life. Let's show physical comic you've been needing in your life. Let's show the mainstream how it should be done. Mainstream and pro quality you can trust. Looks good to me. Instant Classic Villains. Because you demand it, you get one copy of the Villains CVR version unsigned. Miller. Special Mike Miller cover. Good. Artist signature villains. Forged in Dragon Fire. Middle print and card. Not bad. All these look like good deals. We can look more at this in a little bit. Let's see. What can we look at next? There's Dan Fraga's Black Flag. New comic book. It's made $145. 423. It's doing pretty well. All right, doing damn well. The comic looks great, and I really enjoy what I'm seeing here. It looks pretty good. As a this comic is now funding well, doing pretty well. It's already in its second funding. Well, it's funding for another few days. Well, and over a month and stuff, I suppose. It's done very well. It's got thousands of backers, and it's just going to keep making more money. Let's take a look at some of these perks. Bad cover. Here's the cover for it, and it's a pretty good cover. Let's see. Here's the Pat Lee variant cover being offered. Either way, it looks good, like a good thing. We can look at this again later on. So maybe we should. Let's see. Oh, we have more people watching the Scumdogs Kennel. Congratulations. Enjoy the show. Now, let's go over here. Show some more stuff. Oh, there's Unhinged Entertainment presents, well, its new book. It's made $2,255. It's basically needs a, well, it needs a couple of $1,000 more, but it's basically, it looks like it's going to make it. So that's good for this book. Let's see, Absolute Combo. You get one copy of the printed book, one variant copy of Absolute for 30 USD. Not bad. Absolute comic 15 USD. You get the comic, the fun-filled adventure of a future world run by alien overlords and a group of external heroes. Absolute variant 20 USD. One variant cover of Absolute. An Absolute signed copy. It looks good. Sketch. Signed, drawing for color, train guards, insert print. Both covers signed, All right, let's see. I haven't looked at any trailers yet, and maybe I will look at one. Oh, what's this? Southside. It looks like a new Indiegogo. Dalton Malone returns home to this mean streets to find the murders of his friends. And what's this? Zombieful World of Oz. Oh, this is Zombified World of Oz. A simple fantasy horror adventure comic book. Not bad. There's Walmite, which is made it's another parody book, or rather, it's a comedy. Right there. Oh, Peregrine Wings the Falcon has made 28,345. It has 4 days left. Let's see. What to do first? All right, let's look at Southside. Looks like a new book. Bad. All right. Not much in the way of artwork, huh? All right. Short summary. Southside is an all-action-packed, mature. Short summary. The side pocket. Action is an all-out, action-packed, mature reader's thrill ride. The story begins as Dalton Malone is returned home to the mean streets. After learning that his friend has been murdered, he sets out to find the killer and is hell-bent on getting revenge by any means necessary. This book is rated mature readers due to adult situations. There's not much art, really. And what I do see looks good, though. Looks decent. All right, that was that book. Let's go move on, huh? Kind of want to see some others. Let's see. There's Magic Cup, Drop Dead Legs comic. There's House. There's Brian Pluto's Lady Death, the collection, which is still running through in demand. The Emoji League is apparently made more money. Vestige, one graphic novel, has made 100, and Metal Militia hardcover graphic novel, both are running through in demand. Well, Metal Militia has made Metal Militia hardcover graphic novel has made $14,383, while Vestige 1 has made $105,362,000. All right. Let's go up here. The Zombiful World of Oz. There's a cover. It's got made 33 USD. It needs 500. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, that was the Zombiful World of, well, no, it's a zombie. It's a parody book of Oz. Looks like a good book. Looks very good. The art is pretty good. Let's take a look at some of this down here. Okay, it's not the best artwork I've seen, but it's good artwork. Very good, at least. Good for what the story is, though. It's just a slice of fun and all that. I think this book will get funded. It's set its sights low, so it looks like it has a pretty good way of going. Now let's see. Hail, Hoth Rebel! Thank you for showing up to the Scumdog's Kennel. We're looking at new Indiegogos right now. Right now, we're looking at this one. This parody book of Oz with the zombies in it. Looks like a good little thing. Let's see. Looked at that. A couple of new ones up. Now, where is that? Where's looking for you? I think I'll just do this. Let's see how Cyberfrog is doing. Cyberfrog, Wrecked Planet. Let's see, it's made $895,078. Let's see, any new stuff? There's the exclusive Honeycomb box set, which for $200 you get. Let's look at some of this stuff. Charlie Wrecked Planet comic book, 25 USD. As you know, right, I've already backed this book once. I plan to back it again to get the Charlie cover as well as the Salamandroid Death Sting book. I'll probably get it in the chicken box though, because it'll take me a little while to get the money for the for this big thing right here, the box right there, for $200. It's a bit. Yeah. I can afford the two books for $25, making it $50 for the chicken box easily enough. Now, let's see. Either way, Ethan Van Sciver should be proud. He's getting closer to 900,000. It's just going to make even more from here on out. Just even more from here on out. Very well. We could take a look at this trailer. Something happened. Oh, well. I guess we can come back later. You know what? Let's look at Cyber Frog Unforgettable Tales 1. Mainly because there's the sample down here. Let's read it. I haven't read that in a few days. All right. Let's have some fun. A surprisingly well-adjusted rescue. That's sure surprising. Most people are sort of afraid of the way I look. I'm Cyberfrog, Dark Crusader, avenging amphibian, croaking crime fighter. Oh, all right, I'm just an ugly, cynical frog who hates cold, rainy weather and doesn't know why he exists. And I'm not just being humble when I say that this place isn't much. It really isn't. I always come home to the sight and sense of a city garbage strike. So maybe I should clean up a little. Shit, right? To change now or to compromise would be to make an effort, and any chance of that has been neutralized with this lousy weather. You see, my body doesn't take well to cold, rainy weather. It sort of breaks down and gets tired. I need a nap. I'll see you after this plot. I can do this thing later. Just wanted to read that part, really. All right. This is Cyber Frog Unforgettable Tales. It's a reprint of the original Hall of Heroes issues from the 90s. Let's see. Frog, you know, if you can get each book for $10, as well as a $25 ash can of a Cyber Frog 2 Wrecked Planet, just the first 10 pages, though. But either way, this is a good deal. Basically, these are recolored and relettered versions of the original the original Cyber Frog comics. So that's a good idea to pick them up. You're also getting this artwork here and this other stuff. So it's a good deal all around. Now, let's go look at this stuff. Looked at this. Let's try getting that thing up again. Video appears to be unavailable. All right. Let's see. Maybe we should take a look at some other stuff. Let's try video games. Well, maybe I should have let's try writing. Let's see if we can't get any stuff up. Closet Warrior, a multiplayer fighting game. Master a variety of pixelated characters and beat your opponents. Maybe. Climbers multiplayer, remake retro Nintendo game. Maybe I'll look at that later. Let's see if I go back over here. The 8th, right there. The Dragon Guard. Let's take a look. Graham Nolan's The Chinoo is at 12. Is making money. Unhinged Presents. Unhinged Entertainment is doing very well. What to look at next? All right. This looked at was on. Let's take a look at Magic Cop.
Hey everybody, it's Phil and Brandon, writer and artist of
That was the trailer to Magic Cop. A good-looking book. Just very good looking. It's made $12,541, and well, it's still funding in demand. Now, what else is there to look at? Let's see. Look at Peregrine. Yeah, let's. Some of these, they added new covers, as I've said before. I like the artwork here. There's another good cover. This is one good-looking painted cover right here. As you see here, it looks. Peregrine, Wings of the Falcon. Just a good-looking book. Over on Kickstarter, we have this right here, Couch Suffering 2. And we also have some other books. We've got Darth Krill Cometh, the Star Wars miniseries. Let's see. Oh, $5,000 away from 900,000. Hail Cyber Caesar. I'm so happy that Cyberfrog and CG exist. Cyberfrog's mom, Shil Sin, copied a wild frog to form Cyberfrog. And what if Shil Sin copied Cecil Jones? Sure, his goofy music. Yep, it has. I know all of this was pretty good. Sorry, folks, it was an accident. Let me put share screen back on. Sorry, mistake there. All right. Let's see. What do we look at? Let's see. Down here, we have some stuff. Super Scouts has made some more money. Operation Eclipse has been funded. It's still got days to go, but it's been funded. So yeah. Before we look at this trailer, let's go down here. Yeah, Eclipse is, as I've said, is basically like non-powered superheroes and basically fighting supervillains. Sort of like the Punisher and stuff like that. Just looks, and the artwork is pretty damn good looking. Let's see. Operation Eclipse is the story of a man who's grown tired of the crime in his city. After the murder of his fiancée and with the training from a former Army Special Forces veteran, Eclipse will fight to bring down the criminals and villains of St. Louis. The first issue drops you right into the action as the imbalanced and terrifyingly insane Shiver holds the mayor of St. Louis hostage. Shiver has him tied to a chair next to a table of knives. When Eclipse gets word of the kidnapping, he springs into action to help the mayor. The only problem is he doesn't know what lurks in the shadows of the warehouse. Looks pretty good. Let's take a look at this trailer now. And that was part of the trailer of Operation Eclipse. I think I'll end there. And it's just a good-looking book. Now, let's try it over here a bit. As I've said, their new Indiegogo's up. And, Graham Nolan's The Canoe has reached 12,105, and it still has a few days left. Check out this cool sticker. Not bad. Let's see. Not bad. The Canoe is a story I've been kicking about for a couple of years now, but because it's a self-contained story where there was never an outlet for it with the major comic book publishers. I think readers are looking for good stories that don't require them to invest in multiple issues when the story could be told in one without all the padding. People like you with crowdfunding have changed. Yeah. Let's see. The story. In 1977, once in 500-year winter storm hit the city of Buffalo, paralyzing the region. 23 deaths were attributed to the storm, but the truth could never be revealed. There was something hiding in the snow and wind, something evil and malignant. It was hungry. Today, another monster storm is brewing over the lake, and once again, it's bringing more than wind and snow. Paul Jackson was a kid during the storm of 77 when his father, Jimmy, was the chief of police. His dad told him stories about the storm that could and shouldn't be shared. Stories of the Chenoo, a giant frozen creature of Native American lore that comes off the ice to eat the hearts of its victims in search of the warmth it will never have. Now Paul is a cop, and it's happening all over again. Not bad. Looking good. That's the Chenoo for you. Let's see. Look at some of these perks. Victim level, 2,000. Estimated shipping October 2020. Everything in level 3 plus your name and face will be a character in the story and a victim of the Chenoo. You'll also receive your friends. $2,000, huh? 1 out of 2 claimed. Ooh. Wow. Signed comic book plus sticker. Signed 48-page comic book by creator Graham Nolan and a cool Chenoo character sticker. Chenoo signed October 2020. 48 pages, huh? Maybe I could think about getting this book. The Chenoo variant cover. Signed comic book level 2. The signed Chenoo character sticker poster. Signed 48-page comic book signed by the character Graham Nolan and a cool Chenoo character sticker also included in the It's What's for Dinner. Looks pretty good. Looks like a good book. All right. That was Graham Nolan's, a horror story about a Native American monster who goes around eating the hearts of its victims during a natural disaster. That is just a great premise for a story. All right, there's Unhinged Entertainment, Absolute Book 1. It's made well. It's basically well on its way to being funded. Let's take a look at its trailer now.
It's a time of dystopia. An alien race known as the Omni have overtaken the Earth in a quest of galactic dominance. Led by General Mara, the Courtier army spread bloodshed throughout the land. People must fight to stay alive and free. As the Omni rule in dictatorial fashion, taking no prisoners. A lone bounty hunter is accidentally thrust into a war he didn't ask for. Befriending a tumulty rebel as he seeks the ultimate prize. And the samurai priest leads them in their path. Will they succeed?
This is just a great looking book. That was Unhinged Entertainment. The first book, Absolute Book 1. It's made, it's basically getting up there. It's going to make thousands of dollars and it just needs some more and it will be funded. This book looks great. Now let's go over here. Let's see. We have people watching the Scumdogs Kennel and I thank you. Let's continue to have some more fun and look at some more comic books, as well as maybe look at some other stuff. I did say I was going to look at some other stuff. Now that I have this, let's see, Creative Works. Let's go to video games this time. We'll see, we got Game start, game to art, video game. Unique games and comics merchandise are the new games you play and the actual comics you read. It looks like it ended, sadly. See about anything else. Days of Gaming. Elfscape. Epic story-driven fantasy multivariant for PC taking place in the underground of a flying island, huh? Ended, huh? It's sad. Let's see. Woolly Booger app up. All right, Woolly Booger. Let's see. Cat Girl and Purple Hamster. Let's see. Pro Man 21. Pro is a fan game made purely for the fans. What may seem like another Mega Man ripoff at first doesn't really matter. It's been ended apparently. Let's take a look down here. Riven, a competitive third-person shooter Mobia hybrid game with custom loadouts and fortress building. It's made over $2,000 and doing well. Let's take a look at here. Come on, anything good down here? All right. Blood Bank. Knights is superhero RPG. I think I'm going to try mixing up a bit. Let's try fighting again. This. Let's say look at Closet Warriors. Master a variety of pixelated characters your opponents. It's ended, but let's take a... All right, I think I'm a bit bored. It looks like a lamer version of some fighting game that I've seen. Let's try a 2D shooter, or maybe a platformer now. Let's see if we can't find something good to look at. Let's see, Lensflix Odyssey, maybe. The first Netflix parody platform video game, a challenge experience. Let's see. Ended. I was hoping for something that's still at least funding. Let's take a look at. Let's see. 3D shooter. Let's try that. Let's see. No More War. No More War action shooter in classic castle defense. Huh? Let's try 2D shooter now. Come on, let's find something good to look at. Then I'll move on to something else to look. Oh, Rumblers. Browser battles. 2D multiplayer shooter which players fight in a free-for-all battle in order to become crowned the king. Okay, there's escape from... let's see. I think I'll move over to something else. Looked at video games. Let's try writing and publishing. See if we can't find something good to look at. Let's try horror. See if we can't find any good horror novels. Dear Diary. Like that. Horror. Red Handbook 2017 edition. Huh? And Beating Hearts, a vampire horror throwback. Singularity Sunrise. This is some stuff we already looked at. Let's take a look at Singularity Sunrise.
The singularity is coming. A future of unimaginable technological progress awaits. But will it be a future of freedom and abundance, or a future ruled by tyrants and soulless machines? The fate of humanity rests in the hands of two individuals. James Morgan, a psychic spy out of place in a rapidly changing world, and an AI that might be the harbinger, the singularity, or the doom of mankind. Back Singularity Sunrise on Indiegogo now. The Singularity Indiegogo now.
There, finally. All right, looks like a good-looking book. It's still funding, and I guess it is coming out, so this book does look good. Now, what else can we look at? We looked at horror. I guess we're still there, right? And let's see. You know what? Since we're here, why not take a look at the White Dragon that basically let's see. You know that Power Rangers but here it is, the White Dragon, funded May 27th. But in the Sun, 5,000 pledged 508,000 May 20. Last updated May 27, 2020. The Legend has returned exclusive live action series. They funded $508,000 for this. That's good. Noticing in about 5 hours will be down 15 minutes or scheduled maintenance. Okay. As you know, this White Dragon is basically a Power Rangers movie or TV series being hosted by the guy who played the White Ranger. Well, he played originally the Green Ranger, then he played the White Ranger. So let's take a look at this trailer.
What's up, everybody? It is JDF here. I'm happy and honored to announce Legend of the White Dragon is back on Kickstarter. Every time I go to a convention, everyone's raising their hand and asking for the Legend of the White Dragon. Fans around the world are talking about it. I, myself, want to jump back in spandex while I can and bring you an epic series or a film, depending on our goals and stretch goals. So either we can make this a mini series or a feature film, because we can't do it without you guys. And we're very excited about it. So are you ready to join the team Legend of the White Dragon? If you guys click the link, you guys will be surprised about the rewards that we have. We have t-shirts, 8x10 pictures, posters, even helmets. On-set visit, you can even come to the premiere. So it's pretty amazing. So I want to make sure this happens. I know the fans want to do it. Me and Bat and Son are ready to put our heart and passion. But let me tell you one thing. The cast is amazing. So all we ask is for your support with the Kickstarter. Either you could share it, you can donate, but the world right now, I think, needs something. We need something that's consistent. Everyone is on social media. Everyone is watching Netflix, so we're stuck at home. So this is something that we planned a long time ago, and all of a sudden this hit, so we kind of pushed it. But fans everywhere are asking me, hey, bring it back, bring it back. So I'm happy and honored to be Team Legend of the White Dragon. Click the link and support the film, because it is gonna blow you away. Thank you everyone for your participation and dedication. We're gonna make
It's worth
this Legend of the White Dragon a reality.
looking pretty good, and it looks like it's been funded. Pledge 5 or more. I guess you can still fund it. This pledge. Can you still show this project? Backers story. I can't tell if you can still back it or not. I guess you can't. It's been delivered December 2020. Looks like a good little series or movie. Legend Reward 7. Let's go or see in the chat. Absolute looks bad to the bone. Like, how much money did Todd McFarlane Spawn toy make on Kickstarter? $3 million the last time I saw it. Well, it ended at $3 million. So, I guess we could take a look at that. I can take a look at it later, I suppose. How much time? Oh, yeah. All right. Let's look at this now. Let's try science fiction. Rocket jump. And let's try that. Science for that. Book includes science evidence that dreams can predict your future. Yeah, really. Okay. This is a humanitarian science fiction. I don't think I really like the idea. Oh, yeah. Sunsworn is now funding through in demand. And a good thing I did this. Apparently now, peaceful existence comes to an abrupt end as a forgotten foe emerges to lay claim to the galaxy. Apparently, the people at Comicsgate are helping Sunsworn, and that's a good thing. It looks like a good series. All right. The art is pretty good for it. It's not a comic book, though. It's a novel series as well as a game, apparently, as I understand it.
After centuries of peace, the Astral Union is faced with a galaxy-wide threat from a foe long forgotten. As the Union spirals into chaos, it falls to Aster Sunsworn and his companions to save what remains of a galaxy on the edge of annihilation. Sunsworn is a full-length novel that will reignite the fire of the space fantasy genre. Over 300 pages of a galactic adventure, with a visual companion featuring some of the best artists in Comicsgate that will introduce you to the Sunsworn universe. Be a part of the next great space fantasy saga. Back Sunsworn today.
All right, that was the trailer to Sunsworn. It looks like a great-looking book. Let's see. Centuries after the Titan War, the galaxy enjoys relative peace under the rule of the Astral Union. Its citizens went for nothing, and the defense force led by the famed Astral Templars is more than a match for the few rogue elements that trouble them. The Disciples of Yule, a pacific sect of crystal-wielding mystics, having vowed to never again use their uncanny abilities for bloodshed, keep watch from afar and record galactic happenings. Working in conjunction with the Union and its Templars, the Yule Luther play an integral part in maintaining the order. Harmony never lasts, though. Peace is an illusion. Something stirs beyond the border and within. Sunsworn, Edge of Annihilation is the ultimate space fantasy adventure. This full-length novel looks pretty good. And as he said, the visual companion is made up of artists who work or are part of hashtag Comicsgate, so you're getting great artwork for this thing. I love this cover here. Sunsworn, Edge of Annihilation, still funding through in demand. So that's good there. Now let's see what else there is there to look at. That. All right. Would you ever do a novelization of Scumdogs? Yeah, I could do that. I could. It might be if I could get it. Yeah, I could do that. All right. Let's see. Right dragon here. Let's try. See what happens if I put. Writing and art books. Writing. Maybe I should put novels in. Just trying to see if there's anything. Novels and fiction, I guess. Let's see. Let's really have. Oh, Nexus. Yeah, Mike Barron's novel Nexus has made 13,252 of pledged for 6,000. Oh yeah, it's already made its goal. It's made of well over 6,000 now. It's got 12 days to go. Maybe I should think about backing this project. A novel. Pledge without a reward, $10. Pledge 4 more digital download for $4. Pledge 25 more digital download plus signed print copy. Not bad. Print copy comic, huh? For $40. This definitely looks good. Mike Barron's Nexus and novel, and he's definitely making a good amount of money on it. Looks good as well. We looked at that. Looked at this. Let's try this. Maybe in a moment I'll try. Help get an awesome globe-trotting adventure story in hardcover. It looks like a My Little Pony here, somewhat. I'm just going to take a look. Eesh. I think I'm just going to go back. I was wondering why this is here. I saw something else down here. The ultimate resource for fiction writers. Writing fiction is your blood testing. Teaching is ours. Let's join. Okay, not bad. All right, I'm going to try fantasy now. Maybe we should try science fantasy. I wonder. IENCEFANTASY. Yeah, I'll try fantasy first, just period. Right, there's Sunsworn. An illustrated fantasy book that I'm going to give for free. Check out my campaign for more details. Too bad it's ended, though. Unseen Domains. The Legend of La La Land. La La Land, huh? Maybe. I'll look at that. Help Me Launch Brambles, The Wishing Well. A Lantex family-friendly adventure fantasy. All right. Now I'll try this. Maybe I should that's CIENCE. There's Immortal. Ruins Heart, Ruins Blood. Fierce Winds Rising. Let's see. That doesn't look so good. Freeman, new Afro. Doesn't look good. Oh, what's this? Troy Deconfine. Maybe I'll look at that. Trying to find anything good here to look at, folks. Ooh, what do we have here? And right here. All right. Help me print my Triller's book, King Kimulem. Help me print my The Crumpy Town of Fairness, huh? Let's take a look at this. It looks sort of fun, unavailable. It's been ended anyway. All right. Let's. I'm trying to find something good for us to look at. Immortal, a historical fantasy novel. Change Their Lives Forever. Ransom for Freedom fantasy book. All right. We looked at this stuff. Let's go to tabletop games. Fantasy football drafted management. The Book of Taverns. Humans. Follow. Probably losing people here. Let me go over here. I think I'm going to go back to comics. Oh. I know what to do. Let's take a look at some of the books I've funded. There's that. And there's that. That flag. Let's see. Oddity. I'm going to read the sample here in Oddity. Maybe then I'll go over to Cash Grab. I've already funded this book, and I'm getting just the book. I got it for. I'm still waiting for it to come in, and I will be happy when it does come in. Sadly, I couldn't get anything else, other perks, but just the book. Let's have some fun here. This. All right. Magog, Louisiana today. By day, the swamp is like any other. Mud, mosquitoes, snakes, and frogs. But at night, the swamp is foggy and black as pitch. During springtime, the sound of the peepers is usually enough to almost deafen a man. But on that night, there weren't nothing but silence. That's how I knew there were demons about. Then something moved in front of my spotlight. I think it was stalking me the whole time. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Luckily, I was prepared to defend myself. Suddenly, it jumped at me from the dark. I shot at it, but it disappeared like a ghost. But I could still feel its presence. All psychic-like. I stayed alert. No swamp demon was going to get the best of me. Then from out of nowhere, it attacked. It was all teeth and claws, roaring like some kind of angry grizzly bear. Then it was on me. I could feel it clawing at my face. I fought as hard as I could. We wrestled for 10 minutes, but I finally managed to throw it out of the boat. But I was getting my bearings after the fight, and when I opened my eyes, I saw it call in reinforcements. I didn't. And then you see him basically panicking there. At a house nearby, hey, Mo, old RJ is on the TV. I barely made it home with my life. You've just heard the harrowing tale of local resident RJ Fletcher. We also spoke to others as well. I've read this a few times before and had some fun here and stuff. Now, as I've said, this book is still funny and in demand, and hopefully I'm going to get the copy of it. I've been waiting for the past month for it to come in. It says it was ships worldwide. It ships worldwide, and I got this book. So I'm really hoping it comes soon. But I don't know when it is. Maybe if I go down, I'll get an idea when it actually is coming in. And let's see. So you swear a weird indie comic about swamp shenanigans. All right. That was Oddity, and well, it does look good. Let's see. I need to read more books about more books and exercise my brain. Read comics; they're bad for you. Yep. All right. Looked at Oddity there. You know what? Let's take a look at. Let's take a look at what should we look at? The Book of Enkidu. We could take a look at. Is made 5,985. It looks like that's pretty good. Shinobi Sasquatch. It still doesn't have a trailer, sadly, even though it's got great artwork. I can still fund it while I have the chance. I think I'd like to get 2 copies of it, one to keep good and the other one maybe to sell someday. I hope it remains in demand for another few months. Let's see. What else can we look at? Have some more fun, and I can come back to Shinobi Sasquatch a little while later. trying to find a few trailers to look at again. You know what? Where are you? There's Housebound. I really like that cover. This cover to Housebound. It's too bad it's not coming out in a physical copy. Let's take a look down here. Maybe we can find a few samples of Lady Death to read through. Yep, they had updated it a bit. Good artwork, though. Here's the... Oh, we do have some samples. Yeah. Let's have some fun. The barrier is disintegrating. You've kept your bargain, Jester. Now it's time to honor my promise. I'll crucify the elders, leaving their twitching bodies in the town square. But first, I'll slaughter Lady Death's friends one by one, making her watch every agonizing moment. Then I'll pluck out her eyes and make her my slave. Lady Death! You've corrupted our secret homeland far too long. Now you must pay for your heresy. With blood. Last time we met, I failed to finish you off. I won't make that mistake again. It's the price you pay when you usurp the lords of hell. Dard. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty good word there. It's this. Lady Death kills a man. All my mercy died with my children. I make sure the scum never regenerates. Still the hunger within me snarls. Damned boy. We literally went through hell finding Lady D. I appreciate it if you didn't burn our asses before she gets the chance to stomp the tyranny and those sect bastards. Interdimensional leapfrogging comes with a price, Brock. Consider yourself lucky. I've heard of warlocks microwaving their own organs into meat pudding. Quiet, both of you! Jetta, don't let them surround you. I got this. Coming behind you, Warpath, but to smash down Brock, I go my hands full with this lot. Bloodshed and rage, these things I understand. I can't say the same for the other emotions. Give up now and I promise I'll make your end quick and painless. Prolong it and I promise savagery. Did we catch you at a bad time for a little coven of all-powerful mass murderers? Shanks, you didn't look so hot. It's a better effing deal than you gave the millions of innocent people you slaughtered. And we have humans to butcher. I gambled with the darkness one too many times. No, I won't let it happen. And now it demands payment. I won't let it take me. Gwah! Ah, yes, I haven't felt like this in so very long. I feel like my old self again. Something's in the air. Mystic energy, changing, warping. No, it couldn't be. Has she really returned? Oh, that's effing priceless. And you Earther S's thought I was a terrorist. You haven't seen anything yet. Looks pretty good. I really should be trying to check these out. 30 USD. I hope these remain in demand a bit while. I could probably afford them if I have enough time. All right. This stuff. Honestly, though I was a video game addict, comic books are great visual media. Detox. Would Lady Death gain or lose more fans if Brian P. joins CG? Well, I'd say he should join CG because I can only hope he gets more and more popular. And the more fans he gets, well, I can hope that Coffin Comics becomes even more popular. Now, folks, I think I should do my plugging. Remember, folks, go and, subscribe to Robot Co-op and Creepy Little Book. creepy little book is like the Art Bell radio show. They talk about the strange and weird things that go on in the world. The live stream basically past 10 and 12 o'clock later this night. They'll do a live stream. And they always live stream about the things they love to talk about, the creepy and strange things that go on in the world. So if you listen to it, you're just in for one hell of a great show. And Robot Co-op is like, well, Mystery Science Theater 3000. These guys basically do these live streams and stuff with these robot puppets, and they have fun lampooning the games they're playing, even as they're winning at them. They just have a bunch of fun doing these things. In fact, subscribe to anything Robot Co-op does, or any other sites they do, because you'll just have a great time, because these guys are just great. Also, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read comics, they're bad for you. Then go over to Library and BitChute and subscribe to my channels on those two websites. They're both named Comic Freak. Now, we still have a little more time to go, so we're going to keep having some fun. I probably won't look at the entire trailer here for the Lady Death thing, but I haven't seen it for a while.
Hey everybody, my name is Brian Polito. I'm a veteran comic book creator, the publisher of Coffin Comics, and the creator of Lady Death, the reason why we're doing this campaign. So, are you not familiar with Lady Death? That's okay. Lady Death is a sword-wielding anti-hero who battles evil in hell and on earth. Her comic book adventures have been in print for over 25 years. But in this recent Coffin Comics era, they've been so popular, most of them are out of print. So that's why we're bringing you Lady Death, the Collection. Check it out. So Lady Death, the Collection is a series of what we call chapters of the first 10 Lady Death adventures. They all are about 48 pages in square bound. They feature art, beautiful story and art. And since they are close to sold out, what we're looking to do is to update the covers and do foil enhancements on each edition if we can reach our stretch goal. But that's not all when it comes to Lady Death Collection. Lady Death has a long history of being illustrated by phenomenal artists, so we're also presenting Lady Death Naughty, Lady Death Masterpieces, and Lady Death Naughtier. So these images, as you can imagine, are actually naughtier images by some of the top artists in the field. And Lady Death Masterpieces is close to 200 pages with artwork by a who's who in this world. So again, Lady Death Collection, 10 chapters, all at least 48 pages, some as long as 64, including our most recent Blasphemy Anthem. Here you're seeing the quality of the story and of the art. Check it out. But look, I know we may be new to you guys, so want to give you a little bit of a tour, get to know Coffin Comics, our base of operations, what we're about. So let's take a look at this place. This place is called the Polito Archive. It's amazing through the magic of crowdfunding. Now, we've been crowdfunding since 2015, but we haven't been on your platform. That's why we're kind of coming to you, reintroducing Lady Death, and having this video where we get to know each other. So let me give you a tour of Coffin Comics, shall we? So come on over. First up, I'd like to introduce you to the crypt. This is where sales and marketing happens. So, hey, young man, you mind saying hello to people out there?
Hey, everyone. My name is Sako Sean. I am your customer service and sales manager here at Coffin Comics. So, here, I enjoy meeting everyone.
So, let me ask you a question, man. What's your favorite pop cultural thing?
So, I would definitely say besides Batman, it's got to be The Walking Dead.
Super cool, man. Well, also, hey, man, the guy's been manning the camera up until now, the one and only. Say hey.
Hey, it's Jimmy Coffin. I'm the marketing manager here at Coffin Comics. My favorite pop culture thing is monsters and horror movies.
Yeah, man. I love the monsters. I love the horror films. That's something that we have in common.
All right. I don't think I should watch the entire trailer here because it's enough a long one and stuff. Well, let's go over here. Any new... As I said, I think Lady Death would do well at Comicsgate. I can only hope that Brian Polito makes a deal with Dynamite for the rest of his Chaos Comics characters, and Coffin Comics can truly do some great stories with them. I mean, after all, I haven't seen the other characters for years now. Now let's see over here. I think I'll go back to this just for a moment. Let's see. 2 print, pick 1, $15. With this perk, pick any one premium 11/17 Lady Death print by today's top artists. See full graphics and story section for images and choose during your backing. It also includes an all unlocked stretch goal and incentive items and free US shipping. Get your original print signed free by Brain Polito. Optional during backer ships in a sturdy box. Print, pick 1. Let's see. Volume 1 trade paperback, 25 USD. February 2020, huh? The LD rules. Volume 1 trade digital copies, chapters 1 through 3. Right. 5 paperback 4. Yeah, some of these are basically you get the first 3 issues here and stuff like that, and then more issues. Let me go down here. Digital picks. Blasphemy Anthem. Damnation Game 26. Get 1 copy of Lady Death Damnation Game. Premier Edition. Chapter 2, featuring Bolo Polino cover. All right, let's see. Kiss. 26 USD. Kiss Digital. Kiss Premiere. Not bad. So you get a digital copy with all of these of the book you buy. Looks pretty good. Polito and Coffin Comics seems like a really fun team. Yeah, it does. It really does seem like a really fun team. And I'm glad they're making comic books. All right, there's this. Let's see. Let's see. I guess we can't see that trailer. It's a sad thing. Vengeance of Vaporella, Cyberfrog 1. Maybe a bit of money. All right. You know what? Let's go over to look at Jawbreakers. There's Cash Grab and stuff like that. All right, let's go over to Grand Bazaar. Let's not look at. I'm not going to look at the entire trailer, but a new trailer, huh? They have a new trailer.
Jawbreakers Grand Bazaar is the origin of the team, how they all met in and under the battlegrounds of Afghanistan back in 2008. The Grand Bazaar is this magical bazaar that pops up in
I'm just glad he gave us a new trailer here, so let's enjoy this, huh, folks?
different places around the world.
I have to start from the beginning and stuff like that.
Jawbreakers Grand Bazaar is the origin of the team, how they all met in and under the battlegrounds of Afghanistan back in 2008. The Grand Bazaar is this magical bazaar that pops up in different places.
Yeah, I think I'll do something else here. That was pretty good. I'll come back to this in a moment. I'm just having a little fun here. I'm just wanted to see if there's anything new he added besides that. Lost Souls book in pen up. Oh, sold out. Oh, I guess I couldn't get this book. Damn it. Oh, he did add new artwork. Look at this. We have our hero basically, well, pulling his chain and helping his friend out. After waking up, that looks good. I'll get back to that trailer in a moment. Is anything else up? Doesn't look like it. But there is more artwork up, and I am enjoying what I'm seeing here. Pretty good. Jawbreakers, Jawbreakers, the new graphic novel. It's made a buttload of money, and he's finally done something great here. I mean, actually, all of the Jawbreakers graphic novels are great.
Jawbreakers Grand Bazaar is the origin of the team, how they all met in and under the battlegrounds of Afghanistan back in 2008. The Grand Bazaar is this magical bazaar that pops up in different places around the world every 6 decades, 6 years, and 6 months. It's a place where anything can be found, haggled over, traded, or bartered. There's only one rule: you cannot use currency or credit to acquire that which you desire. Nothing has a cost, but everything has a price. The men who eventually form the Jawbreakers each find themselves in the Grand Bazaar for different reasons, but they end up banding together for survival.
All right, that was the new trailer. Well, that was the Jawbreakers Grand Bazaar. And, well, it's just good looking. I'm glad that we're getting some good. And he's added some more stuff to his campaign. Too bad I can't get some of the stuff I've been wanting. I guess I'll have to pick it up some other way. Too bad. All right, let's take a look over here. All right, we're coming to the end of this live stream, and I'm going to thank you all for joining me today. This has been a great live stream, and we'll be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock, so be sure to check me out with my new live stream then, okay, folks? Till then, I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. I'm going to thank you all for joining me for tonight, and I'll see you all again soon. Yeah, that's a good trailer, huh? Well, either way, bye, folks.